This is day 22 of our Arizona adventure, and today we did a circle, or almost a circle. We started out southeast of Flagstaff and we ended out southwest of Flagstaff. So we packed up and we headed out, and uh, first thing of the morning was to go see if we could work on this tire somewhat. And we found a dealership, and they said absolutely no can do, liability issues, which we kind of expected. Then they sort of said, well, while I'm here, let me ask them, hey, by the way, where's the local interstate dealership here? It's like, oh, we are. And it's like, oh, okay. Can you check the battery for me? Because we've had, if you remember some of my other videos, we're starting, it died once and tried to die like 2 or 3 more, or tried to stall out on us several times. And, well, they checked the battery. There was charge in the battery, but it said change battery. So we cooled it here heels for another hour, and they did get it changed out. And then we started looking for another shop to try to see if they could work on, see if they would work on the wheel, but we didn't find them either. So uh, we just said the heck with that. And then I lost some time because I tried to cut across country and from one state highway to the other, and that didn't work. So we ended up coming back and touring the north part of the downtown, uh, and then we headed out on the main north-south highway, which leads up Colorado and Page and Lake Mead and such. And uh, because we're going to go to Sunset Crater. It's a long drive out there, especially if you hit traffic and construction. And the loop itself, once you get there, is like 30 miles long. But Sunset was we're really interested. I'm glad we got to go up there. Well, Pocky wasn't so great. The drive was nice. It also went through forest land, so I was able to collect volcanic rock samples because I was on Forest Service land. So we kind of finally, it's like after we got through Wapaki to the highway, it's like, yay, we finally made it. So we drove south back towards Flagstaff, and well, we got more gas, and then we got to the north end of Flagstaff and had lunch at the Jack Box, and and I got some firewood. It took forever because they had it all locked up and they couldn't find the key after they sold me the firewood. It was good firewood, but it took a while. From there, we drove Old 66 over the interstate and then into Walnut Canyon. Walnut Canyon is an impressive, very deep canyon of like 700 feet down, which is also has the remains of ancestral people's homes called cliff dwellers. And we toured that for a while. I'm getting used to Evelyn. Evelyn's getting a lot better about taking photos on edges of cliffs and that sort and dangerous places. She did, lean over or anything, so I felt a lot better. Um, from there, we drove into Flagstaff itself, and we also made some calls, so we're all set up for the next several days. We got Grand Canyon reservations. That's good because we were really kind of worried about that. Um, Also set up showers too. So from there, we drove west on the interstate, and then uh, we stopped for ice cream for Evelyn and William, so she was really happy about that. And then we drove down a county road through the forest, and we thought it went all the way through with a paved road, but it didn't. Surprise, surprise. And then we had about 10 miles of rough road, but not 4x4 road. And that I thought was going to put us right on top of Prescott. Nope, we're still like 28 miles north. So we did covered that. And at Prescott, we went to the lake campground where we were like a week ago. We got showers, yay! And then we drove after stopping at Safeway to get groceries. We drove up the mountain, and I think that's where we'll end it. And I'll talk about everything else on the night video.